I'm 25 years old and I've made a few $1,000,000 on the internet. And I want to show you guys how I've done it without getting lucky, without selling my soul, and without guessing. Right? Well, actually, I guessed my way here, and I'm hopefully going to take away a little bit of the guesswork that you guys have to do in order to make some money on the internet. I think if you execute this properly, it'll be very, very simple to make your first million. I've gone a little bit past that, but I haven't really experienced that like, deep into the 8-figure and 9-figure level, so I can't speak on it just yet. However, with this, I think it'll be eye-opening for you if you're a beginner, or you're maybe in the 6-figure mark, or you're trying to go from your job to internet business, and you really want to know how this space works. This is it. All of these business models work the same. And so the first thing I'm going to write is it's not about two things. It's not about a biz model, okay? It's not about any business model in particular, and I'll explain that in a second. And then the secondary thing is it's not about getting lucky. Not luck, okay? And the reason it's not luck is because this is a formula. Once you know it, you can't unknow it. Once you see it, you cannot unsee it. It's not luck. You don't just guess and find a winning product, right? Everyone talks about winning products. It's not about just finding a winning product or a winning thing or whatever, or combination. Yes, there are certain ways we do things that we can find the winning combination, or there's different puzzle pieces to it. But there's no guesswork, right? There's trial and error. And there's a way to do all this. So it's not about a business model, and it's not about luck. And I want to write out, look, like there are tons of business models. There's SMMA, there's e-com, there's Amazon, and Amazon's a little different for this equation, but I'll keep explaining. There's personal brands, right? Like I help people with personal brands. I also help people with like theme pages. You call them theme pages, you call them faceless pages, etc. I like to call them faceless pages. They're just commonly referred to as theme pages. And so there's tons of business models. We can keep going down the list. Here's just a bunch of common ones. I mean, even like local services, right? Those guys are another business model, right? You own a local service business. Now, all of these business models look different to you, but they are all the exact same. And let me explain. Like SMMA here, we'll do this. We'll do a personal brand here as well. So we got SMMA, e-com, personal brand. Just 3 different examples. Who does an SMMA service? Okay, all these business models service different people. An SMMA services clients. Okay, an e-com brand services customers. Right, because they're buying low-ticket products. And personal brands are either going to serve clients or customers. Okay, so at the end of the day, you're always selling something. The cash is on the other end of acquiring a client or a customer. When they pay you, they become your client or their customer. Now, how do you actually get there? They all work the same. Everybody dresses each one up, and there's maybe certain ways of building a dropshipping store or building your personal brand different or building your SMMA different. Yes, 100% of course. But I'm going to tell you this. Not one is better than the other because they all require one simple thing. Well, actually, maybe some of them are better than the other. I have my biases. Okay, I'll explain that in a second. But they all require one simple thing, and that simple thing is called traffic. If you don't know what traffic is, probably because you're more of a beginner, traffic is basically people searching on the internet and finding you, right? And if you can get millions and millions of people to see your website, that's a lot of traffic. Okay, now, the thing that I'm going to tell you guys, the best way to do this without getting lucky, and this is the way I've done it for my agency, I've done it for consulting, like coaching, consulting, that type of thing, like info, and I've done it for my Instagram pages where we sold advertising, okay? They all work the exact same way. And in all of them, I'm going to draw a circle here. Yeah, that's in the picture. I'm going to do A for audience, okay? In all of them, I developed an audience, whether that's my personal brand, whether that's a company page, whether that's a faceless Instagram page, something along those lines. I developed an audience in all of them, and I did it for free, okay? I did it for free, and I did it on IG, Twitter, YouTube, etc. All these different platforms. The internet allows you to do this stuff for free, okay? Now, when you develop this audience, here's the important thing. All the people in a specific niche, you want to identify a specific niche, okay? These people have problems. They have problems and pains, and they have desires, okay? These are the 2 emotional elements that each of these people have. They have it in SMMA. They have it in e-com. They have it in Faces pages. They have it with personal brands. They have it in any niche of any kind at any moment. They have problems and pains, and they also have desires. Okay? Now, the way you make the money is in the middle of that. You sell these people a solution. And when you sell them a solution, you collect dollars. The bigger the solution, the more it solves, the more painful it is, the bigger the desire, the more money you make. All right? Now, when you're developing this audience, you're going to develop it around pains and desires. You're going to create content for free on the internet, whether you're an e-com brand, whether you're an SMMA, and you have a branded page, your personal brand, or you're a Faces page, or whatever it is. They're all themed. They're all niched. You have hundreds of thousands. Let's say your niche has 50 million people. Let's say there's 50 million in your niche. If you can just capture 100,000 followers, let's say we can get 100K niche followers, 100K niche audience that follows you. They follow you, they know you, they like you, they trust you, or your brand, whether you're a personal brand, Faces, e-com, whatever. You can do that, and they're there for a specific problem and a specific desire. You have the key to infinite money. You have the key to infinite dollars. And so you want to develop this audience right here, the best that you can, and then you provide them a solution to the problem that gets them to the desire. It doesn't matter what business model you're in. It doesn't matter what you sell, how you sell it, whatever it is. If you have an audience and you plug in your solution into that audience and they're already there for the thing and kind of looking for it and they're niched down and they trust you, you're going to make money. And if you can get enough of these people and sell at a high enough amount, you're going to make the $1 million. And you're not going to have to do it through luck. You're not going to have to do it through like a gimmicky business model. You're just going to do it through tried and true business. This is how business works. Okay, this is what nobody wants to tell you. Everyone wants to make these videos on YouTube and sell it and push these products, right, and sell you something, whatever. We have something to sell. Fine. Yeah, it's true. It's in the description. But everyone wants to do that, and they never really want to give you the full picture. It's always like this trick for e-com, or this trick for traffic, or this trick for your personal brand. This blew me up, blah, 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 whatever. No, the case is you build an audience, and then you provide a solution to the problem that gets them to the desire. You are the bridge. Your product and your audience is, and your brand is the bridge from where they are to where they want to be. And if you can provide something that actually does that to a niche market that you create, you have infinite riches at your fingertips from your phone building your brand. This is actually how it works. This is how you do it without getting lucky. This is how you do it without guessing. This is how you do it without falling for any gimmicks. You solve people's problems, and you do it by owning the audience and owning the traffic and whatever. You can do it with SMA, e-com, pages, whatever it is. It all works. Okay, it all works as long as you follow a model like this. Trust me, this is what everybody's doing. You want to know the secrets of everybody that you follow, of me, of anybody else? It's this. This is what we do. This is how it works. I'm giving it to you right now. I hope you guys understood that. I hope it wasn't, too out there, too high level, anything along those lines. If you guys want more videos like this, I'm making a video almost every day on this channel. Please subscribe below. Drop a comment if you have any questions. And look, this is what I've done for the past 5-6 years, guys. If you guys have any suggestions, like, oh, yeah, I would want to see about this or that or whatever, please also drop those below. And if you guys want your help or want my help growing your brand, your Faces brand, your personal brand, whatever it is, go down below and apply. The link is in the description. I appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.